And nothing. Enough militant soldiers they are prisoner who were locked down for 20 odd years, 10 years, many years. Why? Because
it's the mindset. Free your mind, free your mind. Mindset, free your mind, free your mind. Hey, not everything that glitter is gold. Not everything that's white is snow. On the mindset, I just start let them know, let them know, let them know. Oh, words from the wise, I just start, we will never lie. Stand tall, he will never die, will forever shine. I just star, shine like the star in the sky. Some hate, some love.
Mindset, blessed love, manners and respect. Give thanks and praise for life, health and strength. One more day above ground, and I want to greet the item in the divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Yeah, man, Father and Mother of creation, King Alpha and Queen Omega, beginning without end, first without last, Empress meaning the first. Holy Emmanuel I Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. Beautiful day, and we give Him thanks. We are looking at a few things today. It's kind of recap, over some of the things that we see been taking place in the social space. Jacure facing 15 to life. As we know, the Virgin is in lockup in Amsterdam, detained for 14 days. The last development that we saw in the social space, but I heard that the Virgin could be in lockup for about 3 months before the court case got in front of the judge again. Now, the real question is, should the promoter face similar consequence? Because when you hear the information that a surface and a go round, Zane, and in a Jamaica, when them say if it no go so, it near so, meaning something like that got away there. And we hear a lot of people voice them opinion. People share comments saying, the promoter is a dodgy virgin. See? And why, if you are the business, why on earth that you would, call a big entertainer, see, and then, try to mess him about. It just doesn't, make sense. But that seems like it's something that is a regular thing that the Virgin in Amsterdam do to reggae artists. But it seems like no reggae artist say anything, and it had to, the incident with Jacure. It seemed like that had to happen before you even see ones like, Mouse start to come out and say, this Virgin is a thief, the Virgin robbed him also. See? You heard from the post that we did yesterday, a Virgin and in Amsterdam speaking to Wayne Lumsden, and is also something that this Virgin tried to do to even Bojo Bantan. This was I think in Zurich, in Switzerland. Now it's funny because I was reasoning with a Virgin, and before I even hear about the Virgin, I talk about Bojo Bantan. the source was showing Iman that, you know, it's the same thing this virgin tried to do with Buju Banton. And Buju Banton actually canceled the show on the day. See? On the day. So, you know, this is something that feels like is a regular thing with the virgin. See? I see a comment yesterday. The comment said, I wonder if that promoter is working for the system to trap these artists when them come into Europe or Amsterdam to get them locked up, because you know if you're gonna work anybody, it doesn't matter if you're an artist or you're not an artist, from your work you deserve to get your pay, and a man are gonna look for getting paid. When him pay not turn up, it going to be problem. Some people they're short fuse. Them not have no time to go on a police. Them not have no time to bring nothing to a court. Them want their money straight up. You understand? Some people them not think about the legalistic side of things. Them just know say, yo, you send come for me. I want my money, my work. And it look like it look like Jacure is a youth. Different apart from, you know, him attitude and some of the things them were him get up to. He might like to show off him things them and so on. But you can see that he's also a youth who probably see did just do a thing to help out the promoter and him friend them. See, and do a thing to help them out, and what the end when him trust them enough, see, the end result is them broken foot. Them broken him foot, or the virgin broken him foot, as me said, short fuse. You are gonna react. I did something the other day. I said, boy, not every action need a reaction. That come with self-control. You have to have self-control, not to react at certain situations. Because the reality is, you know, you have some people, you know, as I say, they will provoke you. The text, one person comment, wonder if this boy work for Babylon, the promoter. Wonder if he's working for Babylon to try and trap these artists. Because why, if you are doing a lucrative business, why you are going to want broke people foot? Why you, because what? You probably feel like you're untouchable because who you work with? You work with Babylon. That is what a comment yesterday I see on one of the video. Wonder if this promoter boy work with the system to bring down some Jamaican artists. And it look possible. It look like it, you know, is a possible thing. It could be working for the system. You understand? It's a possibility that you will draw out an individual. You know, you draw out Jacure. Now, what? Jacure dead in a lockup. It's not a good thing that. And a Jamaican against Jamaican. No. Listen. Me know how me know some Jamaican, I'm born in Jamaica, and we're there in a foreign, and we know Jamaicans who we even grew up with, and the reality, them are not good people. They're not good people, and we know not every Jamaican stay like that, and everybody who born in Jamaica stay like that, but you have personal experience, people who me know when we run up and down with, people who we call our friend or brother. They're not good people. They're not good people. But they come from Jamaica too. See? They come from Jamaica. But them prove not to be good individual. They're bad mind, they're covetous, they're jealous. They don't want anybody to progress, only themselves. We know them, we see them, we've been in a personal experience. So some Jamaicans, you don't want to be around them. Believe you me. Some Jamaicans, you don't want to be around them. Some of them is no good. Just like when Marcus Garvey says, some black people out here in the West, they are no good, and my desire is not to see them anywhere near anything that I'm doing. That is what Marcus Garvey said. Marcus Garvey did say, no one to see them in Africa. If them is no good out there, so obviously there will be no good in Africa. That is what Marcus is saying. And it's a reality. 15 virgin could face up to 15 years. Could face up to 15 years. Now, the promoter taking money, work the virgin according to what we are here, disrespect him verbally and all that thing. See? Just because he want to be in a confrontation with the virgin, draw out the virgin, so what? Him can't pay the artist, or him not pay the artist. No, you should take sleep and mark death, because if that knife did go the wrong place, if that knife did go the wrong judgment ball place, that's why them set up, who for frighten. See? And we're not there so to defend nobody. We're not defend nobody. We just share our views and opinion about what really take place. And that this is not the only thing that we are looked upon today. Obviously Jackie went to prison before. He went to prison for rape, Zane, and robbery at gunpoint. That is what I read when I go back and look on the virgin thing. So rape is what the virgin charged for. But a thing where we see a go around. We see a few things that go around, we have a touch upon them in the time that we have here right now. See, Mr. Vegas and Bounty Killer. That is another thing that we see a surface. Zane, where Mr. Vegas come out and I say, boy, Bounty Killer sleep with or get pregnant underage girl. See? No. These are all entertainers that we are talking about here today. All entertainers, musicians. See? Now, if it is true that Bounty Killer sleep with an underage girl at the time, 93 or something like that, 94. See? And Mr. Vegas, if Mr. Vegas have those information for so many years and didn't say anything, that means that it look like Mr. Vegas also is someone who do the same type of thing, because it seems like he's been keeping a secret for Bounty Killer. And who knows if Bounty Killer been keeping secret for him. Because if you know these things, you have children, you have niece and you have cousin and you have daughters or whatever, and you know that someone do something so bad, and you as a public speaker, a public figure, and you keep that thing silent, you are complicit to the incident, or what you claim that the killer have done. it seems like something that you've been doing yourself also. See? And why is it? It would be something that, it's like a card. See? You have a card where you're only going to use that card when Bounty Killer step on your toe or something like that. The personal thing between you and Bounty Killer, because it obviously is a personal thing. It don't look like say boy. It is because Bounty Killer did rob out Mr. Vegas a couple of years ago. Musical, and it was all a musical thing. See? But it seems like Mr. Vegas has took that personal and I carry belly to Bounty Killer. See? And he claims that him have secret for Bounty Killer, and what? Anytime now if Bounty Killer does say something, him have to let out the secret. What type of individual you is Mr. Vegas? He is not. Me did think say boy about 2 years and a year ago. Me did check say boy. Mr. Vegas seems and sound like intelligent person, but of late for the last 3 months, me analyze the things that you do. You're not really a nice person. And when you come and talk about you are this is the majesty and all of them something, that does show me how stupid you is as someone who claims that you're from Jamaica. See, the people in Jamaica create this movement, and you feel it because you is a famous little dancehall entertainer who have been misleading the people them for years, and I collect off of misleading, and I tell the ladies them say them to go pour out themselves and all of them things. You feel like because you are an entertainer, you can come and disrespect. But them say everybody, every dog have them day. Zane, I think your day is coming. Zane, your day is coming, Mr. Vegas, because it seems like you are someone who the same thing that you're accusing Bounty Killer about. It sounds like you're someone who's involved in doing the same thing. Doing the same thing, Mr. Vegas. See, we not see nothing from Bounty Killer surface. See, and I think Bounty Killer probably showing a more mature side of himself, because we rate Bounty Killer not because we rate Bounty Killer, see, but the things them that we see Bounty do, see, as an individual, in help. Him actually him help, and it's not like him help and come and publicize it. People who see him helping see the need that they have to publicize it. See, and highlight what he's doing so the rest of the world can see some boy. This is what the Virgin do. But what me never see Mr. Vegas help nobody yet. Never see Mr. Vegas. Mr. Vegas come around, and what him do? He might try to bring down him own people. That's it. That is Mr. Vegas. You're lucky say you're an entertainer. You're lucky. Because if you wasn't an entertainer, what else you done do today if you wasn't an entertainer? But anyway, you can leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what else you would be doing if you wasn't an entertainer. See? So another thing we are look into, reggae and dancehall artist Tanya came out probably about a month and odd now. I think it's probably going on longer than that, and she make it known that at the age of 17 she was raped. See? And this is how much years ago, right? But she is like, she does get the strength, you know, to come forward and to express herself in such a way that she went through such an ordeal. See, and I think what she's trying to do is to you know, wake up the nation to this predatory behavior in Jamaica. See, I don't think it's about making Jamaica look bad or the people them look bad. I don't think that is her aim. You understand? I think her aim is solely for a change. See, and things must change. I think that is, you know, that is her aim. She probably not gonna get any justice at this point, you know, from whoever take advantage of her at that age. And you know, it is three times I think she mentioned this thing. 3 times she been raped. See? But I feel it for her still, because no woman is supposed to go through that. See, me have daughters and thing, and me know say boy, if any of my youth them go through that, and I tell her, not even the law can defend them, because anyone there when we put that there in a Jesus bosom, we are reach and deal with the matter. You understand? Yeah, any boy, any guy try that with any of my youth there, a judgment. You understand? But the funny thing about all of this thing, you know, the funny thing about all of this thing, since Miss Tanya Stevenson surfaced and been vocal about the whole thing, I think you have other women now in the music. See? Because these people, them have voice, you know, and them can't, they sure know sure people would listen to them. See? But why is it that all our own have to wait until Tanya Stevenson came out voicing her opinion that this thing happened to her? See? I feel like, say boy, some of the women them now, some of the other women them, because me hear one woman say, oh, one artist bust kiss pan her. Somebody bust kiss pan you? Okay. Why you never report it if somebody bust a kiss pan you? And a man bust a kiss pan you, why you never go and report it? Then why is it now that have to come to the, you know, to the surface? Why? I feel like said no for some of them women, yeah, I feel said nothing happen to some of them women. See? I feel says nothing happen. I feel say they're using this particular moment because they're entertainers, you know, for clout. You see people are crying. And no, listen. You see, if it's true and I go through it, please, I apologize and forgive me. See, if I don't go through such ordeal. You understand? But what I'm seeing, it does look like it's an entertainer thing where, yeah, we can, you know, my name can start call again, I can start trend again, people are go blog about me, people are go talk about me. I feel like that is where some of the women are do. Just like Mr. Vegas. He don't have no big tune right now. So he have to stay relevant and make people talk about him, so he come up with all sorts of things. And I feel like some of the women them own a sin now. Them even older than Tanya Stephens. They've been in the music longer than Tanya Stephens. Why on earth is now that you choose to voice an opinion. You should have voiced an opinion long time, so a bigger change would have made by now. Already a bigger change would have made. Certain things would have put in place. Because over the years, over the last 5 years, the amount of deaths in relationship in a jam, we see soldier kill a woman, we hear police kill a woman, we hear man shoot up. Yeah, the amount of women we see lose them life in the last 3 to 4 years in a Jamaica. Where relationship is them in a relationship, man and woman. And man kill a woman because a woman a cheat on him or she have a next man or whole party. See? But the point is a lot of women been raped and molested. We see Queen Ifrica and a vigil the other day. And this is not something new with Queen Ifrica. Queen Ifrica sang Daddy Don't Touch Me Dear. This is by she doing that song, that is she making it publicly what happened to her as a younger youth. See, she's also been raped. Yeah. And Richie Stevenson is one of the person named a call with rape allegation. We see Richie Stevenson come out last week and he make a public announcement about the allegations. See, that was because the Chinese woman came out and make that allegation. But what Tanya Stevenson is talking about, and people are linking the whole reasoning with Tanya to Richie Stevenson. Now that I think Richie Stevenson should also address if that is not true. If that is not true, you should address it and make the people know if a true or not true. See? And at this point, Tanya, I don't think she have anything to lose. I think she should really name who the individual is and say, yo, the boy that do that. You understand? And make all the speculation drop, and if it's something that have to go through the court, make it go through the court. See? R. Kelly out to face some serious time. Out to face some serious time for similar crime. See? Yeah. But my people, ask yourself this: why now? Why now all these things are surface? And it's mostly to do with black African people. You notice Jeff Weinstein and all of those brethren, for them thing die down. What the next brethren name? Philip Prince, one of them prince in England. Yeah. See, this case, this been going on. I think him mix up with Jeff Weinstein and all of them too. See, that him rape and molest girls. See, but them thing there under the carpet, and black African people think now the end, as me say, it is surprising how all of a sudden all these entertainers is coming out And so because I don't really see no member of the public differently from the Chinese woman who did say Richie Stevens to rape her. Different from that, we don't see no other member of the public come out and say anything. If everybody who we are say them are entertainers, them are musicians. See? And some of them entertainer and musician then sell out long time them sell out, enough of them. See? So it's just interesting how now these things come to the surface. Mindset, manners and respect, give thanks and praise for life. I hope behind them love the energy, the vibe, see that we are share right here. So, alright, the first time behind them are tuning in on the platform, behind them could hit that subscription bell. Please note hit the bell so you can be notified whenever time we drop a video. Alright, and please leave a comment, share, like. Mindset, manners and respect, peace and love.